At a time where we see a steep drop in the number of nuns in the United States, one convent in Nebraska is attracting Gen Zers. 11 young women have made vows in the last 10 years, and they currently have 7 sisters averaging just 27 years of age in formation. They shared their journey to take vows with our reporter, Alan Holdren.
Just outside of Nebraska's capital of Lincoln, in the very heart of America, a community of religious sisters is attracting new vocations. These are the Marian Sisters of Waverly, Nebraska.
Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Our charism is to do God's will in the joy and imitation of Mary and St. Francis. It doesn't really focus on a specific thing, but knowing that every day in our life we're going to be asked to do something by the Lord, and we can do that in a joyful spirit.
Czech Mercy Sisters, Sister Marta and Sister Teresa, founded the Marians 70 years ago after fleeing communism in their homeland. They were initially invited here by Lincoln's bishop to serve an orphanage. And over the years, as their numbers have grown, so have their apostolates.
We do a lot of different things. We're in schools, we are in a couple different hospitals and doctors' office settings. We help at a women's home for women who are escaping abuse or abortion. And then there's just sisters who work at the mother house to kind of keep the home fires burning. I think what is attractive about religious life, and specifically how we live our life, is the authenticity in which we live our life, the realness of it, that the Lord's going to ask you to do things throughout the day, and how we can really enter into the everyday life with that sense of purpose and joy that He's asking us to give our whole selves. It could be, helping an older sister. It could be doing the dishes. It could be teaching a wonderful theology lesson. But in every aspect of our life, we live that authentic, real relationship with Jesus. And I think that when you do that on the daily basis, it shows. And I think that that is very attractive to the world, let alone a woman who is discerning her own vocation.
Today, the community is growing, bucking a national trend that's seen a 70% decline in women religious since 1965. While new vocations to both men's and women's religious life have been in free fall and entire communities have disappeared, here, that's not the case.
As it was in the beginning.
The biggest attraction is when we're faithful in our own vocation as Marian Sisters, and we are family, and we are living out of that spirit of joy in imitation of Our Lady and St. Francis. That's what draws the women.
We were shooting guns at the girls.
Marian Sisters share that joy on visits to schools in and around Nebraska as they build relationships with girls of all ages. Fatherdaughter Day is an annual event that introduces elementary school students to the Marian lifestyle. Every summer, they reach out to middle school girls through summer camps, particularly through their own popular multi-day event called Marian Camp, leading retreats and youth ministry or other ways to reach out. 2 of the youngest sisters, members of Gen Z, study and evangelize on the Benedictine College campus in northeast Kansas. They live their life, invite others into their family, and trust God will provide.
Whether it be with spiritual fruits within our own community or literally bringing young women to our door, it's His work, and I have no understanding as to why 3 may enter or why none may enter at different times, but it's all in His wisdom, and we trust that.
Sister Joan Colby just turned 30. 2 years ago, she professed her final vows.
I'd never seen a sister my whole life until I came to college here at the University of Nebraska Lincoln, and I didn't even know it was a thing that people still did. I just thought they're all old, mean, and grumpy and scary. And then I came to the Newman Center on campus, and there I just fell in love with my faith. And I met the Marian Sisters for the first time, and I just saw that they were young and athletic and fun and normal for the most part. And just, I grew in my faith a lot while I was at the Newman Center, and just like the Lord just really drew my heart to Him and to be open to considering to join the religious life.
Sister Mary Francis is still in the discernment stage, a novice. She first met the sisters in high school, and they just kept crossing paths.
my heart started to dream of religious life, specifically with these sisters that I had met in this girls group. These sisters that I could be authentic and natural with. They just seemed like my friends. They didn't seem intimidating or stuffy, or I didn't feel like I had to be something different. I felt like I could be natural in myself with them. I gained so much. I gained a beautiful new family of sisters of all different ages. So I have sisters who are kind of like grandmas to me. I have sisters who are very much mothers to me, and I have sisters who are sisters to me. And one day soon, I hope, there'll be sisters underneath me that get to be little sisters to me. And so it's just this big familial community.
Of course, there's no way to know for how long God will continue to bless the community with new vocations, but they've decided the vocations are there. It's just a matter of reaching them, come whatever generation that may. In Waverly, Nebraska, Alan Holdren, EWTN News in Depth.